Hi everyone, welcome back. Maka is obviously hanging out with us again. Charlie's around somewhere, the birthday girl. And she's letting it go to her head. Anyway, I've got quite a bit today. I've got some stitching I've gotten done. I've got a dog on my shoulder. I've got a finish. I've got an FFO. I've got county fair recap. I have two dogs. I have some, did I say I have some stitching? I have a drawing result. And I have some haul, a little bit. And I have lots of love. Hey, let's be nice. Maka, get down. Get down. I wonder if this is gonna be the new thing. Might have to move back to my old filming spot. I thought it would be nice if they could come up and say hi occasionally, but I didn't want them to like climb on me. That's right, you stay down there and chill. So anyway. Hi, yes. No, I'm busy. Oh, you're such a baby. And what about you? You've been grumpy all day. Okay, FFO. No, finish first, finish. So I reached my goal, huzzah! And over the last 3 weeks since I've done a video, hi, can you get off of me please? I finished Sister Suffragette. This is by Summerhouse Stitchworks. I did it in the called for colors on natural 32 count natural linen by Zweigert, and here it is. So, all done. I also, because I was getting ready for the fair, did some FFOing. So this kind of goes right into fair recap because I FFO'd my Flamingo ornaments, and they've pinned them all together, so it's taking me a second here. Come here. Out, 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 out. No, nothing going on for you, Mom, or Charlie. Okay, so I FFO'd my hands-on design Flamingo ornaments. So here's Fa-la-la-mingo, and if you see here is the fabric I put on the back of it. You can see there, it's the Flamingo with the Santa hat. This one is Flamingle bells. And where'd the other one go? Ah, it fell on the floor. This one is Flamingo all the way. So I got those done in time for the fair, and they got a blue ribbon. So, into fair recap. Christmas ornaments division, blue ribbon for me. Framed cross stitch, still. I got a red ribbon for the Wonders of Space Cell from Climbing Goat Designs. In knitted shawl category, my Easy Goes It shawl in the pattern Glaciers from Sock Obsession Yarns. red ribbon. And I ain't even mad about it because I saw the shawl that won first place and ooh, it was gorgeous. So I hope I can knit like that someday. In the knitted object of not otherwise named, I did my snood, my Full of Woe snood in the colorway Wednesday pattern and yarn from Forbidden Fiber Company. And as you can see, I got blue ribbon on that. And then blue ribbon on the Witch's Spell. Autumn Lane Stitchery, 16 count, Be-Stitch Me as Atlantis. Finished just in time, back from the framer, like 3 days before I had to take it to the fair. So that was my fair haul, I guess you could say. All of my ribbon count. And I'm super motivated for next year. I've got some stuff coming up in stash that is actually over on the table. I didn't bring everything over here. Okay. Yes, I did. Whips. No, you can ring that bell all you want. I'm busy. I'm busy. Whips. I got the bug, so I've got a couple knitting whips. The first one, I do not remember the name or the brand of this yarn or anything, but I'm working on a hat. I don't remember the name of the hat pattern. I don't know why I brought this out here to tell you about it because I don't know a darn thing about it. I'm working on it. I finally got cable needles, so I will start working on it again soon. I had to stop because I didn't have cable needles. And I am also working on another set of the Movie Marathon sock pattern. This colorway is by Sock Obsession Yarns. It is called Stratus. It is blues and purples and grays. Very pretty. Stitching. I didn't get as much done as I would have wanted to the last few weeks. I mean, I finished the Sister Suffragette and then I slowed right down. So my Mill Hill kit, this is Christmas Palm. And the last time I showed it to you, I think I had all the stitching done, but I can't remember for sure. Anyway, if I didn't, I now have all the stitching done. I have all the back stitch done, and I have started on the beading. So I've just barely started on the beading right up in here. But the back stitch is all done, and it's gonna be slow going now because I am not a fast beater. Next up is the Supernatural Sal. I've been working on, I haven't gotten very much done on this, you'll see, because the last time I showed it to you, it looked like this. And now, weeks later, I only got this much more done. So I am working on the werewolf, but it's not my primary project, so it doesn't always get a lot of stitching done. My primary project now, because it is the most wonderful time of the year, I am starting to work on a lot of my Halloween stuff. And so the one that I'm really working on all out right now is from Hands On Design, Blissfully Unaware. And it says, if you are reading this, then you are blissfully unaware of what is creeping up behind you. And the last time I showed it to you, here is where I was at. And here's where I'm at now. So I've gotten all of the moonrise and the bats done, and the border I am working my way through. So finish the border and then I will be on to the wording. It's a deceptively slow stitch. I think it should speed up now, but that was a lot of stitching up there. That solid moon was a lot of stitching. So this is done on 16 Count Garden Party by Be Stitch Me in all the called for fabric colors, which are Weeks Dye Works. I really love, if you can get up here, the variegation in this moon glow, this yellow. It's really cool. So this is what I'm going to be working on for the most part for the next several weeks until I get it finished. And along the way, I will pick up some more of Supernatural. I'll pick up some more of my Mill Hill. I have a few other projects out that maybe I'll pick up just depending on how I feel. So that's that. Next up, the drawing. So if you remember last video I did 3 weeks ago, I had just hit 500 subscribers. Thank you all so much. I was so excited. I never in a million years when I started my little pandemic hobby channel imagined that I would ever have 50 subscribers, much less 500. So I'm really excited about that. And so I asked you if you were interested to leave a comment, leave the comment book on the in the comments. Gosh, I really need to figure out what I'm saying before I say it. And I was going to give away a copy of Stephanie Rohr's Self-Care Cross Stitch. Not this copy is mine. I have ordered the new copy, but it's not here yet. I love this. I love this book. Like interrupt my bath at your own risk. I really need that in my room. So this book in this project bag. And let's find out who won, shall we? Okay, so there you go. Congratulations. Please, if you can, if you do Instagram, go ahead and send me a DM on Instagram at DNA Geek Crafts so that I can get your contact information so that I can get this packed up and sent out to you. If you don't have Instagram, leave me a comment on this video, Dana, and let me know. Well, if you just leave a comment, I will let you know how to get a hold of me so you don't have to put your email address out there for everyone to see. We all get enough spam as it is, right? So congratulations, and I'm looking forward to sending this out to you. Okay, haul. I don't have a whole lot this time. I will not be saying that next video because I just got my bill for needlework market. Yeah, I bought a lot of stuff. So that's gonna be here. It's gonna be, well, somebody is in a foul mood tonight. No, we're not doing barky playing, no. Okay, we good? No more of this vocalization? Sometimes when Maka wants to play and Charlie doesn't want to play, Maka will sit there and whine, and well, she talks to her. And it's usually at a very inopportune moment for me, like when I'm filming a video or I'm in a Zoom meeting or, you know, all those things. You don't mean to be annoying, do you? It just happens. It just happens naturally. Okay, I was talking about haul. I was talking about how next time I have a lot, but this time I don't have a lot. So let's get into it. I got, a while ago, the Starlight Stitchery Adventure envelope. So they did a smaller version of their boxes. And so it's just a little thing this time. All it has in it is the D20 needle minder. And then we've got a bunch of flosses from Forbidden Fiber Company, and they are all D&D themed. So this is Healing Potions. Green Dragon. Nat 20. Wizard Robes. And Sword Silver. So, always fun to get new flosses. And then, of course, came the pattern book. Let's see if I can show a couple of these. That's Fine Frog Stitching. I don't want to try and show that because I'm scared I'm going to show there's Bard Knock Life from Foxglove and Crow. I'm trying to find ones that I'm not going to be showing a piece of a different fabric or a piece of a different pattern. Roll for Coziness. Oh, and some of these I'm worried about showing another. Let's Go Knight Rider. And the rest of these I don't really want to show because there is a pattern on the opposite page, and so I don't want to well, and Tales of the Swamp Dragon from Glossy Fox Shop. So there's a bunch of other ones in here also, but like I said, I don't want to show because I'm worried I might show pieces of a pattern, and that's not cool. I actually may have had this before my last video. I don't remember. I got, yeah, we'll do this. Forbidden Fiber Company came out with a series of Hocus Pocus related yarns. So this is Winifred. Amok, Amok, Amok. And Sarah. And then I also got their Halloween Sal, which I don't have a picture of the actual Sal, but I've got all the flosses to do it. I have a fabric of the month from Be Stitch Me. I think this was color. I think I got color this month. Although I could argue that this is a neutral, but I saw someone posted the other one and that looked, but this is Sandbar. Very pretty. And a few other things. So I got my gold blue ribbon on the Flamingo ornaments, and I really liked it. So I thought, well, I'm gonna enter some ornaments every year. So I ordered these. They are hands-on design coastal holiday. They were the year after the flamingos, and they're still beach themed. So I thought I would get those. And then I got the linen to go with it. So this is 3 pieces of Belfast linen. Picture this plus in sand. And I got the beads. And I got one of the flosses, color and cotton, that I will need for this. The rest of them are on back order, and oh darn, that means they're gonna come in one at a time and no floss travels alone. So there will be more 1, 2, 3 stitch in the future. It's not like I don't buy you plenty of stuff. And then the last thing, and I'm pretty excited about this, is I actually have designed my own first pattern. So now comes time to test stitch it. It is full coverage, so I got myself some Easy Count Ada, and then these are the colors that I picked, and I can't wait for you to see this when it's done, but for now you're just gonna have to deal with the colors. So I have Weeks Dye Works parchment, and Tin Roof. Ooh, that's darker than I expected it to be. That's fine though. So I got Classic Colorworks Grasshopper and Apple Fritter and Mermaid's Fin. So those are the colors that I'm going to be using in my very first ever I Actually Made It pattern, and I am excited to get test stitching on it and excited to show you what it is, if it works out okay. So we'll see. Yeah, I had max stitch for a while, but this is the first time I actually sat down and played with it for more than a few minutes. So that's that. I actually got through things fairly quickly for a change. So what's new for me? One of the reasons I didn't get a lot of stitching done is I have been traveling for work. We had an in-service last week, so I left my house on Monday afternoon and I didn't get back till Thursday afternoon. So I didn't get a lot done. It was very useful, very helpful. I learned a lot. It's been a long time since I'm the new kid and had to learn stuff, and I think it's awesome, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. What else? What else, Charlie? Charlie turned 1 today, August 27th. We didn't do anything special because every day she's spoiled, so what's the difference? I am working on some other projects. We'll see. I don't know. Hoping to get started on some other projects. The craft room tour is gonna have to wait. I know. I've been promising it for like a year now, and it hasn't happened. Well, but here's why. Because I am starting to work on... my dog is dragging... Leave those alone! So help me, Charlie, if you eat those flamingo ornaments. I'm gonna make you into an ornament. Ah, leave it! Good girl. Maka, leave it. Leave it. Leave it. We also started some new training and they're not very good at it yet. One moment. Okay. Reading, watching, listening to. It's been forever since I got to do a reading, watching, listening to. I have read and watched and listened to so much stuff. So I'll just mention a couple of the books that I finished recently. I finished The Challenger by Adam Higginbotham. If you're not familiar with him, the other book that he wrote that's pretty well known is Midnight in Chernobyl, which is also a very good book. And I really liked it. It was about the Challenger, the Space Shuttle Challenger, but it started all the way back in like pre-Apollo days. So you saw the development of the space program all the way through, and basically you saw all of the faults that started way back at the beginning that kind of led to Challenger. And then, yeah. And then to Atlantis. Was it Atlantis? So that was a really good book. And then I also have finished, I just finished Interesting Times, the audiobook. That's a Terry Pratchett Discworld. It's a Rincewind book, so I don't like the Rincewind books as much as I like some of the other ones. But it was narrated by Colin Morgan. And so that's the first time I'd had him as a narrator, and I really liked it. I should go look at some of the other books that I finished. Just a second. Okay, couple others. The Broken Girls by Simone St. James. This was a really interesting book. I really enjoyed it. It was a mystery / little bit of paranormal. So there's involving a boarding school in the 1950s and then another murder in the 1990s on the abandoned boarding school property. And there may or may not be a ghost doing the killing. So it was really good. I really enjoyed it. And then I'm just gonna do one more because Charlie is scratching at the door and she needs to go out. So the other one I read was The Thursday Murder Club. I wasn't as impressed with it as a lot of people seem to be. Obviously Netflix is making a series about it. It was okay. I just didn't love it. And if you're not familiar with that, it is a group of 4 people in a retirement community that I think would probably be me when I'm in a retirement community, but they get together and discuss old unsolved murders, and then all of a sudden, bam, there's a murder right in front of them. And they decide to help the police. So it was, yeah. It was a good book. It wasn't great. I didn't love it, but it wasn't a waste of my time. So yeah, lukewarm, but oh well. So with that, I really have to get going before my dog tears down my door. I hope everybody has a great couple weeks. Enjoy, if you're in the US, enjoy the Labor Day holiday. I believe the UK also has a bank holiday coming up, someone mentioned. So if you're having some time off in the next few days, enjoy it. Enjoy that we are getting into the most wonderful time of the year. And until I see you next, stay safe, stay healthy. See you next time. Bye.